Hello. In this video we're going to go through how to diagnose an electric power steering system. I hope you find this guide useful for your learning purpose. I am an aspiring automotive technician and took time to make this video to help me get a clear picture of this procedure before working on an actual car. Most of my other videos are made with that aim, so go ahead, and I hope it will make it easier to fathom the concepts more conveniently. Start by sitting inside the vehicle with the engine running. The electric power steering system helps you turn the steering wheel with less physical effort. This system uses an electric motor instead of an old hydraulic pump. You need to confirm whether the problem you are noticing is actually happening right now. Place your hands on the steering wheel at the 9 and 3 o'clock positions. Turn the wheel slowly to the left. Feel the resistance in your arms. Turn it slowly to the right. Notice if it feels heavy, jerky, or unresponsive. While you turn the wheel, look up at the dashboard. The dashboard is the panel directly in front of the driver. Search for a yellow or orange light shaped like a steering wheel. This light is the electric power steering warning lamp. It turns on when the vehicle computer detects a problem with the steering assist. Watch the light closely during your turns. If the light stays dark, the system reports no electronic faults. If the light glows steadily or flashes, the system has registered an error. You do not need any special tools for this check. Just use your eyes and your hands. Make sure the vehicle sits on a flat surface before you start. Park the car on level ground to keep the steering weight normal. Do not turn the wheel all the way to the stops. Turning it to the extreme edges can strain the steering rack. Take your time with the movements. A successful check means you can clearly feel how the wheel behaves, and you know exactly whether that warning light is active or inactive. Many people miss this step because they jump straight to complicated repairs. Skipping it often leads to fixing parts that are actually fine. Always confirm the symptom yourself before you buy any replacements. When the warning light stays dark, the electronic steering assist is working correctly. The issue likely comes from the mechanical parts that support the wheels. You must now examine the physical components that connect the vehicle to the road. Open the hood and locate the battery. Disconnect the negative battery cable for safety. The negative cable has a black cover and attaches to the terminal marked with a minus sign. This step prevents accidental electrical sparks while you work under the car. Next, lift the front of the vehicle using a floor jack. A floor jack is a hydraulic device with a long handle that rolls on wheels and raises heavy loads. Place the jack under the manufacturer recommended lifting point. This point is usually a reinforced metal ridge along the side frame. Never lift the car by the oil pan or suspension arms. Once the front wheels hang safely in the air, support the frame with 2 jack stands. Jack stands are sturdy metal supports with a tripod base that lock at different heights. Position them under solid frame sections near the jack points. Now you can inspect the steering and suspension system. The suspension system holds the car body away from the wheels and absorbs road bumps. Look for torn rubber boots, leaking fluid, or loose bolts. Check the tires next. Walk around the car and examine each tire tread. Look for uneven wear patterns, cracks, or low pressure. Use a tire pressure gauge to measure the air inside. This tool looks like a small metal stick with a dial or digital screen. Press it firmly against the valve stem on each wheel. Note the numbers. Proper inflation ensures the steering feels natural. A successful inspection means you spot damaged parts or find uneven tire wear that explains the heavy steering. Many beginners forget to check tire pressure first. Simple air loss can make the wheel feel completely unresponsive. Always replace worn parts before testing the steering again. A lit warning light means the vehicle computer has stored a specific error message. You need to read that message to find the exact broken part. You will need an on-board diagnostics 2-scan tool. This device is a small electronic reader that plugs into a port under the dashboard. You can buy basic versions of these scanners at most auto parts stores for under $20 or borrow one from a local library. The port is a trapezoidal socket located near the driver's side knee area. Turn the ignition key to the on position without starting the engine. This powers the electronics while keeping the engine still. Insert the scan tool cable into the open port. The connector clicks securely when seated. Turn on the scan tool screen. Navigate the menu to find the steering or power assist section. Select the option to read diagnostic trouble codes. These codes are alphanumeric letters and numbers that point to a specific circuit or sensor failure. Write down every code you see. Do not clear the memory yet. Clearing it too early erases vital clues. Next, you must perform a strategy-based diagnosis. This method means you test each suspected component in a logical order rather than guessing. Check wire-in connectors for corrosion, measure voltage with a multimeter, and verify sensor signals. A multimeter is a handheld device with 2 probes that measures electrical flow. Follow the official repair flow chart for your vehicle model. Each test leads to the next check until you isolate the root cause. A successful diagnosis ends with a single confirmed faulty part that matches all your test results. Many owners buy replacement motors or control modules immediately after seeing a code. This mistake wastes money because wiring faults or loose grounds often mimic sensor failures. Always verify the code with live data before purchasing anything. Thank you for your time. I sincerely hope you're one step closer to diagnosing and repairing an electric power steering system in a vehicle. But for safety, please make sure you do it under qualified supervision.